Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Just got back from Sephora. I'm so excited about today's video. We're going to be trying out the new Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. This is seriously what I've been wanting from Fenty to come out for so long now. If you guys are new to my channel or you just don't know, I love tinted moisturizers, skin tints, all that stuff. It's my one of my favorite makeup products ever. Ran to Sephora this morning, went to go pick it up, and I had to film immediately. So I picked up the shade 3. I give my references in shades because I first saw swatches of the shades on their Instagram. I was like, oh, for sure I'm gonna be shade either number 2 or 3, and I was like, probably 3. It looks like the best match. And then they posted the chart saying like, if you're so-and-so in foundation, then you'll be this shade in the tint, and it just was so wrong. I was like, there's no way. I use 190 in the liquid foundations. The powder foundation, I still have not found an exact shade yet. I just haven't been able to like try them. Obviously, it's hard to try complexion products now and getting like your exact shade since we can't really swatch or try anything out, you know? So the powder foundation, I just bought a new shade. I haven't tried it yet, but in the Pro Filter like matte foundation and in the hydrating one, I am 190, and on the chart it said that I would be shade number 5, and I was like, that looks so dark. There is literally like no way. So I went to Sephora. Shout out to the girl at the Sephora in the Bram Mall. She was so helpful. Since we can't swatch them on ourselves or anything, she's able to like take them out and like put the shades like on a little plate, and that way you could see like what shade. And she definitely, like, 5 was super warm. Like, there was no way that that was gonna match me at all. I think they said shade number 5 would be for 185 or 190, which is what I can kind of go back and forth between. And yeah, I was like, there's no way. I was like, hey, can you swatch number 3 next to the Pro Filter concealer in 190? Because the concealer is what I kind of just do on a day-to-day basis. I'll just put it underneath my eyes and then kind of just like spot conceal, and that one blends into my skin perfectly. It's like my favorite everyday concealer, and sure enough, this was like pretty much the exact shade as number 3. So I was like, okay, so I was right. 3 was the shade that looked the closest to 190 in the concealer. I find that the concealer and the foundation are pretty much the same shade, so I don't know, I wouldn't really go based off of the chart that they posted with the corresponding foundation shades. Maybe it works for some of the shades, but for me at least, there was no way that number 5 was gonna work on me. Anyways, that was a very long explanation just to say that I got shade number 3, but I thought that would be really helpful because I have been getting asked a lot what shade I'm gonna pick up, and this is a light with warm neutral undertones, which is exactly what I would say my undertone is. I can usually go between a peach undertone or a neutral. Well, let me read you guys some information from the Sephora website about this. It is a lightweight, buildable, light to medium covered skin tint that leaves the skin looking blurred and smooth in flexible shades for all. There are 25 shades. I think that's a pretty good shade range for a tint. A lot of times the brands come out with like 5 to like 8 shades of tinted moisturizers or skin tints. Even I've seen like as low as 1 or 2 shades. So 25 is really good, especially since it is a more like sheer thing where you can, it doesn't have to be an exact match. So always count on Fenty to come through with the shade range. It is a light coverage, it's a natural finish, it's free of parabens and I can never say this word, that long word, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's also vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. It says this is an easy to apply, flexible skin tint Rihanna wanted to create. It quickly and visibly evens out your complexion with a blurred effect. Hydra Blend Complex and Humidity, Sweat, and Transfer Resistant formula has a smooth texture that layers well with primer and skincare. So this is $29.50, which that's not too bad. I mean, it's like $10 less than the regular foundation, so I'm not too mad at it. I love skin tints and stuff, so I honestly don't really mind, but if it's something that like you obviously don't use a lot, then that might be a little bit up in price, but for me, I use them all the time. So go ahead and open this up. There is 1.8 fluid ounces in here. I love the bottle on this. I think it's so nice. Fenty always does such good packaging. Like, it's always simple and chic, but you know exactly what it is, but it's still different enough. It is a plastic bottle and the little twist off cap, and it is a little dropper, not a dropper, but you know, a squeeze tube. There you go. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply it. I don't ever usually use primer for like skin tints, will use a moisturizer, and the moisturizer I use daily is the Fenty Skin Hydrovisor. I could have sworn this had SPF, but maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below, but I could have sworn they had said that this had SPF in it. I mean, I always wear SPF on its own anyway, but I thought this didn't have it. But the Hydrovisor has SPF 30, so I absolutely love this moisturizer. It's my daily moisturizer. Apply it with my I've seen people applying it with their fingers. I kind of want to use a brush. The brush that I use all the time for tinted moisturizers or skin tints or anything is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection number 7 brush. It's like dual-ended. I'm going to apply it with my finger first, and then maybe I'll go in with my brush. But let's see. I'm just going to apply some on the back of my hand. It did say to shake well first, so just make sure you do that. I'm going to take maybe about like that much, and I'm going to go ahead and just take this in between my fingers. It's very, it's not super runny or liquidy or anything. It almost kind of feels like a serum. Wow. Oh my god, it's actually really lightweight. I did have some redness right here. Oh my god, I can't explain how it feels rubbing it into my skin. It almost kind of feels like it's like velvet. It's really weird. Oh my god, I really can't explain how it feels just like blending it into my skin. The closest thing I could tell you is that it feels like you're kind of just like rubbing velvet. It's very velvety. It's crazy how it feels. I love this. I still have a little bit left on the back of my hand. I'm going to take that on my forehead. Just took like a tad bit more. I'm going to see how this builds because it is pretty light coverage, which I love. I actually feel like it blends pretty nicely with your fingers. I'm adding a little bit more right here. The way that this feels on the skin is incredible. I've never used a skin tint that feels like this. I might need to go over it with a brush, maybe if it has like kind of streak marks or anything. Oh my god. Skin looks so good. This looks like your skin. So much nicer. I love this. I think it looks incredible. Covered up like all of the redness I had around my nose, and it did still leave my skin looking like skin. It gives you this really beautiful like glow. That also might be from the moisturizer as well. That moisturizer is a little dewy. It's not super dewy or anything. It definitely is a natural finish. I love this, and it truly does look like I don't have anything on my skin. It doesn't look like cakey or heavy or anything. It really does just look like my skin, but better. Put a little close-up right here with how it looks. I am so impressed so far. I really, really like this. I'm gonna apply a little bit of concealer. I'm just taking the Pro Filter Concealer in 190. I definitely think 3 was a perfect match. I don't think I would have been able to use 5. It would have been so yellow. So I'm just taking a little bit like that, and I am going to use the brush, in the smaller brush on the other end of this brush. I like this brush for concealer. Kind of just blend it out like that and then go over it with my fingers to tap it in. Just blends so nicely into the skin tint. It looks incredible. I haven't set anything with powder. I'm not going to. I'm going to set my under eyes with powder. I do use the Fenty setting powder. This is probably going to be a lot of Fenty. I promise I just use these on a daily basis. I use a lot of Fenty complexion products daily. Yeah, so I do usually set my under eyes with butter. Show you guys what it looks like before I set anything, just to kind of see the natural glow that it gives. I think I'm obsessed with this. It looks so nice and it feels so lightweight. I'm telling you guys, when I was blending it out with my fingers, like, it just felt like velvet. It feels like nothing I've ever used on my skin before, especially like a skin tint. A lot of times they're very like creamy or greasy, sometimes oily. This just felt amazing. All right, I just set my under eyes a little bit with some powder, the setting powder. So I'm gonna use some bronzer. I'm just taking the Sunstalker bronzer in Shady Biz just to kind of warm up my face a little bit. Did not set the like anything else except for my under eyes because I just want to keep it nice and natural. I'm going to take a little bit of my Cosmetics bronzer just to kind of deepen up just to add a little bit of contour. And then for blush, I'm going to use the Petal Poppin' cream blush from Fenty. Just using a little duo fiber brush. Contour and blush went on top of that really nicely. I think my skin just looks really, really pretty. I love the way that the cream blush looks on top of the skin tint as well. I think it just blends effortlessly together. They all work together really well. Reference right now, it is 12:47, so I'm going to be doing a wear test today. I don't know how long, maybe just to kind of see like how it wears through the day, but for reference later on, it is 12:47. So I've had this on for like right now for like 10 minutes, so I would say around like 12:30 is when I first initially applied it. And just do like a really quick eye look, probably contour my nose, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like once everything is on. Okay, so I went ahead and just finished up the rest of my makeup. I just put on some highlight. I'm wearing the Hustle Baby highlighter, and then on my eyes I have the Fenty #1 True Neutrals on my eyes. This is like my everyday eye look that I do. And then I just got a new slip shine because I ran out of my other one. This one is Retro Rose. This is my favorite lip product ever. The Slip Shine lipsticks are truly like one of Fenty's best products that I don't feel like get talked about enough. I didn't feel like putting on any lashes today. I'm just wearing mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever. It's the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes, and it just makes my lashes look so nice. Now it is 1:05. And I'll put a little close-up on the screen of how it looks now once I have the rest of my makeup on, and I think it looks so good. It feels, I literally don't feel like I have anything on my face at all. It does not feel heavy, greasy, sticky, nothing. Let me take my clips off. I don't know why I saw them on. I think it stayed pretty true to the color when I first applied it. I'll leave some of my other foundation shade references down below just in case you guys are kind of like the same skin tone as me and don't really know exactly what shade to get. I think it looks so good, and I can definitely see myself wearing this on a daily basis. I really, really like it. It just feels really nice on the skin. I'm gonna wear this through the day. I'm gonna see how it looks maybe in a few hours. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a full 8-hour wear test. Say like it's like a 12-hour, like 24-hour wear or anything on like the website or the packaging. So I'm not gonna probably do like a full 8-hour maybe, but maybe like 5 and see how it looks. But so far I really like it, and I'm super happy. I knew that if they came out with something like this, I knew that they would kill it, and it looks so good. I'm telling you, like, even when I first applied it, like, it didn't look like I had anything on my skin at all. It did not. It just like blended so well with the skin. I'm wondering if that's like on the website it says it has that Hydra Blend Complex. I don't know if that exactly is what I'm seeing when I applied it, but it definitely does give that blurring effect. The way it just like blended into the skin was so nice, even just using my fingers. And I honestly am like really, really impressed with it, because like looking up close, I have like a 10 times mirror, and when I was looking at it, it did not look like I had anything on my skin. It was insane. It just looked like my actual skin, but way nicer. I will definitely check in with you guys in a little while, but so far I am loving it. I love the way my skin looks right now. I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, so this is not like a check-in, like 2 o'clock. I've only had this on for like a little while, but I wanted to show you what it looked like in front of like a window and like natural light so you guys could see. I am like so impressed with it. I think my skin looks so good. Like I can't stop staring at it. So that's why I was like, let me film a little clip because I think it looks so good. I am truly obsessed. Yeah, I love it so much. I think my skin looks so nice, and it literally just looks like my skin. I love it. Okay, anyways, I wanted to do a quick little clip, so I will check in with you guys in a little while. Hey guys, I wanted to check in really quick. It's about to be 5 o'clock, and so far I think it still looks really good. I am getting a little shiny in like the center of my face, but honestly, like it's a skin tint, like tinted moisturizer. They all look like that unless it's like a matte one, but created as like a natural finish. So I think it still looks pretty natural on the skin. It's also really hot in my house. I've been cleaning as well, so it might be even a little bit more than that. So but overall I still think it looks really good. I'm so happy with how it looks. It doesn't feel like I have anything on my face still. And even, you know, when like you're really hot and you're like doing stuff and you're like, oh, I can't wait to take this off my face, it doesn't feel like that at all. So I'm super happy with it. I think it still looks really good. It feels nice on the skin. And I'm not too mad at like the shine or anything. I also was wearing a cream blush too, so keep that in mind, but I haven't touched up or anything at all, and I think it still looks really good. So I am going to check in with you guys at the end of the day and give you guys my final thoughts, but I just wanted to do a little quick update. I've had this on for like 4.5 hours now, so I'll see you guys at the end of the day to give you guys my final thoughts. Hey guys, so this is a little bit of a shorter wear test today. I just have so much stuff to do, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna like either mess up my face or something, but right now it is 6:04, so I've had this on for about like 5.5 hours. It's kind of what I wanted to do anyway for like a skin tint. I think this honestly would be fine through 8 hours. It probably will get a little bit shinier. I have not touched up or anything. It is super hot in my house. We're on like 70 something today. It was a little hot. It was a little hot in my house, and like I said earlier in my little check-in, I have been like cleaning and stuff, so like I said, I have not touched up, but I always like to show you guys because I literally always rave about this product and I feel like it just never gets talked about enough. But this is the Fenty Beauty blotting powder. This is like a lifesaver, and like nobody ever talks about this, but all I do is I literally just take like a tap like that and shine is gone. It does not make it look cakey or anything, and you do not need more than like a tap of it. Like it just gets rid of the shine so fast. Just like that, and it looks brand new all over again. Overall, I am super happy with this. I love this so much, and I'm definitely going to keep using this like as an everyday kind of thing. I love like tinted moisturizers, skin tints, anything like that. It's just like my favorite type of complexion product, and I'm super happy with this. I think it definitely just looks like your skin, but better. It does not look like I have anything on my skin at all. It didn't even like settle in any of like my smile lines. It did kind of build up a tad around like the sides of my nose, but it's not anything super crazy. I think that this is so nice, and like I said earlier, when I just applied it with my fingers, it felt so nice. I am super impressed with this. I think it's worth the money. I definitely do think it blurred a little bit as well. It does say that it has like a blurring effect. I did notice that. Definitely think that this will be like a favorite. Especially right now, I feel like more like natural skin is more trendy. I mean, for me, I've always liked light to medium coverage. I like those kind of things, and I feel like now it's just becoming a lot more popular. Like in like the beauty community, it's becoming a lot more popular, but I've always used tinted moisturizers and skin tints because I would wear them to work and stuff, and not to sound like rude, but a lot of times a lot of beauty gurus don't work or anything. Like they work, like this is their full-time job, and I would work, so I would wear this and like stuff like tinted lip balms and tinted moisturizers were like my favorite thing because I hated getting ready for work. Like if you have dry to normal skin, I think this would be so good. If you have oily skin, I would say maybe use like a mattifying primer or something underneath, because it is a lot more like a natural finish, and through the day my natural oils definitely peeked through. So if you have oily skin, I think that maybe like a mattifying primer or like even a mattifying moisturizer or something underneath, you would definitely benefit from that. But I think if you have normal to dry, even combination skin, I think this will work fine on you. When it comes to the shade range, I think the shade range is amazing. I think it's really good for a skin tint or tinted moisturizer. I think that their chart that they posted was a little off. Like I said, I am the shade 190 in the Pro Filter matte one, and in the hydrating one, my concealer is 190, and I picked up the shade 3 and it works perfectly. I would say that shade 3 is like almost the exact same shade as the 190 concealer. So if you're like 185, 190, I think 3 would be the best option for you. Matches me perfectly, matches my neck. I don't think it oxidized through the day, nothing. I love that I can still see my freckles and everything through. I just really love it. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. I love this so much, and like I've said before, I just love these types of products, and getting new ones just makes me super excited. And as always, Fenty just really kills it in the complexion aspect of things. So let me know in the comments down below if you've tried it yet. Do you guys like it? Do you not? Are you guys gonna pick it up? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, like I said earlier, I will leave like other foundation shade references down below if you guys are kind of still on the fence about what shade you are. If you need like some help, I will leave that down below. I will also link this and everything else I have on my face as well down below for you guys too. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.